Have you ever wondered what supports a life form on this planet Earth? Yes, Earth contains all the natural resources to sustain the life form. And these resources are lithosphere, which comprises of the rock and outer crust of the earth, hydrosphere, where the water covers the earth's surface, and atmosphere is the thick blanket of air which covers the earth. Biosphere constitute of biotic within an abiotic component. So the natural resources like lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere constitute or support the life form on Earth. Now let us see each component, and the first component is atmosphere. So air, the breath of life. This air is a mixture of gases. You will find 78% of air is nitrogen and 21% contains oxygen. Carbon dioxide is 0.03% and rest of there are other gases like argon, water vapor and helium. So now, how the atmosphere plays a vital role in a climate control. As we all know that atmosphere is a thick blanket covering the earth. So this atmosphere contains different layers or strata starting from troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and thermosphere. And the air which is present in the atmosphere is a bad conductor of heat. So the atmosphere prevents the sudden increase in the temperature both during the day and night by keeping a check on the temperature throughout the year. Okay, so next, what is movement of air? So movement of air is called as wind. During a hot summer, we have all experienced a cool and a chill breeze, which is called as wind. So under this session, we would be studying about sea breeze and land breeze. During the day, the land and water get heated up by the radiation of sun. The land get heated faster, so the air above the land raises, creating a low pressure region which is later filled by the air present on the sea. So this phenomena you can see near the coastal region where the air on the land rises up, creating a low pressure region which is being filled by the air present over the ocean. And that is the reason during hot summer we feel a cool breeze which is really soothing. And on contrary, during the night time, the water gets cooled down slower in comparison with land. So the air above the water still rises, creating a low pressure area over the ocean or sea, which is later filled by the air from the land. So this causes a land breeze. During the day, we have sea breeze from sea to the land, and during night time, we have land breeze from land to ocean or sea. And the movement of air is called as wind. Now, formation of rain. We have already studied in our lower classes about water cycle and formation of rain. It happens mainly with the three stage. One is evaporation. From water bodies, the water get vaporized through the process of evaporation and it forms a cloud, and these clouds form a condense. This water vapor condenses into a water droplet and forms a cloud. Through wind, these clouds move, and once the cloud or the condensation or the water particle becomes heavier, they pour as a rain in the form of precipitation. So most of the rainwater doesn't directly flow to the ocean. Few of the water even seeps into the ground as an underground water. Next we will see what do you mean by air pollution. This Air pollution is nothing but a contamination of air with the presence of contaminant which spoils the quality of air. The cause of air pollution, the main reason is burning of fossil fuel. Even in industries, in factories, in vehicles, the coal and petrol are burnt to release different oxides of nitrogen and sulfur. On the other hand, the same combustion of fossil fuel also produces some unburnt carbon particle or hydrocarbons called as soot. So, what are the consequences of air pollution? What happens when the pollutants level increases in the air? So, the harmful effect of air pollution is when you regularly breathe this contaminated air with oxides of sulfur, nitrogen, carbon soot, or hydrocarbons or dust, it uh, it increases the chances of allergies, cancer, and heart attack or heart diseases. On the other hand, the oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, when they mixes with the rainwater, they pour down as an acid rain, which is again harmful for the life forms. The presence of high level of carbon particles and hydrocarbons causes the low visibility. And this low visibility is more apparent in cold weather where the water condenses out with the air and it forms a smog. So smog is a combination between smoke and fog which further lowers the visibility of uh, the vehicle. When in here the best example is given is in Delhi during winter. There are so much of smog that people cannot drive because they cannot see the car even at the near distance. So under this session we have studied about air, composition of air, movement of air, how a rain is formed, and about air pollution.